What is up, you girls? It's me, Tanishia. Hey, girl. Hey. Yep, we are here yet again. Love me, friend. Today, we have a little kissy kiss of the sun, of the sun, of the sun. Ooh la la. So my lovelies, this is Love Me Hair's All Day Comfort Sun Kiss Blonde Ombre Highlight Loose Body Wave Wig. Get into that color. First things first, we're gonna take that out. We're going straight out of the box. Straight out. Get into the color, get into this cap. This is a 7x6. This is the All Day Comfort. And we know when it comes to the All Day Comfort, we have our straps. 1, 2, 3 that adjust to our heads properly. We have our adjustable band. We have our cap that is constructed to be comfortable around our ear. And we have the stretchy fabric of the cap so that it is comfortable. It is not squeezing, but it is not too loose as well. It has just enough stretch for the big, medium, and small. That is. Heads, that is. So what we're going to do now is, as you can see, we do have a little bit of that. So don't freak out. It happens. The hair is dyed. We're going to be realistic when it comes to wigs. You girls always scream about shedding. This hair is dyed and it is not connected to anything living. So when you dye, bleach, or color anything when it comes to hair, that is going to happen. Okay? This lace, as we can see, what lace? What? You see how close up you are? And it's still hard to see that lace? That's perfect. These knots are super duper tiny so that they are non-visible. And this hair is already pre-bleached, pre-pucked, pre-everything. You have to do nothing but put her on. My band is adjusted in the back like we like it. We're just going to flip her inside out really quick. I already have my bald cap on so that you see nothing. And we're just going to get into it. Slip her on just like this. Adjust that band so that it is tight to your liking. I like mine a little bit tight because this wig is glueless. We don't want her slipping and sliding on our head. Make sure your ears are comfortable because that, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, so now everything is to my liking when it comes to comfortability with this wig. Whew. Whew. Okay. All right. This is what she is giving straight out of the box. Curls and all. This is a 22-inch. So this is where she is going on me. No coming out, no anything. If you like this look, you can leave it just like this. As I always say, this is the back. Bouncy curls, all that good stuff. But we already know I'm not leaving my wig like this at all. So first things first, I'm going to go in with a little makeup because I can see my lace and I don't want to. There's no hair up under here or anything, but I can see my lace a little bit and I don't plan on cutting that extra lace right here off, but I do want it to blend with my head. So I'm going to go in with my makeup palette and blend it in. But as you can see, you don't have to pluck. You don't have to do no bleaching. They have already made this hairline nice and realistic for us. Let me tell you about my best friend. I love her. So we're going to go in with this palette. This is the Ruby Kisses palette. If you have never seen this palette before, then you don't watch me enough at all. This palette is not sponsored. They probably should sponsor me at this point because, baby. But just dab a little bit on there to blend her in. That's all you have to do when it comes to blending your wig with your skin. That's it. That's all. Next, I'm going to go in with the wide tooth comb, and I'm just going to comb these curls back and down because this is the easiest way to do it. This is a loose wave, so it's not too much curl. It's just the right amount of body. And I'm kind of short, so I'm trying to stand on my tippy toes so you guys can see it. Hold on, let me see if I can back it up a little bit. So this is the length of it. This is a 22. This is how it looks when it is combed out with the wide tooth comb. I like this color. I really, really like this color. But I am going to recurl this wig because I am not too fond of this. But get into that. This is really cute. This is really, really cute. And y'all see, everything is not always perfect and cupcakes and rainbows when wigs come. There is a little bit of shedding. That is normal. Again, shedding is normal, especially when your hair is bleached and dyed and curled and all that good stuff and stuffed inside of a box for weeks and weeks and weeks before you order it. That happens. But I'm going to get into curling her and prepping her to the way that I like. But before we do that, I want you to get into how you can part this in any way that you would like. And it's got deep parting at that. So that is always good for the girls who want to change it. If you like a middle part bust down, you can do that. You can do a middle part. You can do side part. You can do whatever parting that you like to do when it comes to this wig. Just get into this color. Oh my goodness. This is so beautiful. I'm really, 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 really liking how they got this color. So first things first, before I restyle, I want to brush all of these curls out just a little bit. Just a little razzle dazzle. Not too much, but it really doesn't matter because we're going to go in and curl. And we're going to cut a little bit of layers into here because this is just not the style for me. This is a lot. This is a lot. And I just want to calm it down just a little bit. So what I am going to use is scissors, comb, brush, Luvme hair wax stick, and my hot tools. This is kind of a bigger barrel. This barrel is on the bigger side. I think it's like a 1 3/4, if I'm not mistaken. But this is the barrel that we're going to use today. And we're using this barrel because I don't want too much of a curl. I just kind of want a wave, like how it is, but I just want my waves to be a little bit more loose. So that's why I'm using the bigger barrel instead of a smaller barrel, because I want a little bit of a flow. So first I'm going to section off my bang area because I want my bangs to be a little bit more layered. So I am gonna chop it up all this right here. We don't lose too much color because as you can see, we have color all throughout this wig, which is a good thing. I like that about this wig because it is so colorful and so pretty and everything is done so well. Even if you need to cut some stuff off, it's not too much when you cut it off. And when I say I want layers, I want layers in my wig. So I'm gonna diagonally cut it. And when you want layers, you can't be scared to cut. Y'all see those girls on the Instagram that y'all like their little hairs and the, what is it called? The Detroit girl haircut now with the Detroit girl butterfly cut. They chop. You can't be scared to chop. But if you don't know what you're doing, I definitely understand. So, y'all see where I'm going with this? Can you see the vision? And as you can see, our ombre is still there. We are still sun-kissed to the max. Not cutting too much of my bottom off because I like my blonde at the bottom. And now, because I'm on crunch time, I gotta rush a little bit. So I won't be able to do everything on camera because for one, my camera does not have a lot of battery life. Sorry, y'all. I know that was loud. A lot of battery life left. So as you can see, there is a difference now that I have cut a little bit of this hair off. And those layers is definitely a difference. If you like this and you like this look, you can stop here. But me, I'm going to keep going. So I don't like how high this is up here. So I'm going to take my wax stick and lay that down a bit with my hot comb. She's on 450. She's going there. She's getting there. So 450. I'm going to lay that on just a little bit. I want to pick this up just a little bit. Not too much, but just enough so that I get a little bit of a, you know. And then we're going to push this back a little bit so that comes towards that way. Okay, that's that. Now we're going to section this part off and we're going to move her out of the way because she's going to be last in this curling ordeal. Now me, I'm a curl away from your face, girl. So I'm going to take this, and I know typically you see girls use pins. I'm not going to use any of that, but if you have time and you have hairpins, make sure you grab those and you use your pins to hold your curls. But I'm curling away from my face. Because that's the way I like it. So if you want to see how she curls, here we go. Let me move this out of the way. And she definitely curls. even down to the blonde part. We're gonna do it again. What is going on here? And I do curl my hair all kinds of ways, but I always make sure it is going backwards. I'm not the perfect curler, just so you guys know. Hold that a little bit. Woo, hot, hot, hot. But they definitely curl. Okay, so I curled her. Unfortunately, part of my clip, I might add it in here, but it's in the wrong, whatever you call it, ratio, frame ratio. But for the most part, this is how she looks after I have curled her the way that I would like to curl her. And that's what I tell you guys. Make the wig suit. Pull her out with my wide tooth comb so she can get this look here. Y'all see how the sun is kissing this hair? Like, watch it. Hold on, let's see. Look how the sun just kisses it. But get into this with the layers and everything in here. It just looks really, really beautiful. I like this wig. This wig is definitely a must-have. And as the light changes, so does the color of this wig. I wanted more of a loose curl when it came to this wig so that my whole ombre effect shows. Look how it's kissing the hair. Look how when the sun shines through from this way, it is really kissing that hair. This is how it looks in the back. Nice and flowy and long. If you want to brush some more of the curls out to give it more of that loose curl look, you definitely can do that. So I definitely recommend this wig. This wig is beautiful. Beautiful. I give it a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 because I had to style it a little bit different for my liking. But other than that, this wig is great. Great, 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 great. Especially for my girls that like color, but you don't want too much color. Just the right amount of color. This is definitely the girl for you. All the information to this wig will be in my description box below. Again, this is Luvme Hair's Sun-Kissed Blonde Highlight 7x6 Glueless Wig. This is an all-day comfort wig. And when I say all-day comfort, she is definitely comfortable. She has not bothered me, and I still have not glued her down through all of that work that I did. Didn't even take her off. So when you are looking into this wig, remember all those things that I have showed you. She can be curled. She can be all of those things. Look how the sun is just hitting this wig. Look how it looks when the sun is hitting it. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Get this wig. Use my coupon code. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.